Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. The worst kept secret in Washington is finally out. Ever since John Boehner and the GOP-led House, in a largely party-line vote, formed the Select Committee on Benghazi all the way back in May of 2014, Republicans have insisted the Benghazi Committee was a nonpartisan effort to get to the truth behind the attacks that left 4 Americans dead. And they've taken umbrage at the notion that the committee had anything to do with politics.
This is all about getting to the truth. There's not going to be a sideshow. There's not going to be a circus. This is a serious investigation.
I think the American people have a right to know the truth. And I think Secretary Clinton has a responsibility to tell it.
That last gentleman there, that's Kevin McCarthy, the House Majority Leader, who's widely expected to succeed John Boehner as Speaker next week. Last night, that same McCarthy was on Fox News, and perhaps inadvertently, he broke with the party line, finally seeming to concede what Democrats have long suspected, that the Benghazi Committee is all about taking down Hillary Clinton.
Everybody thought Hillary Clinton was unbeatable, right? But we put together a Benghazi special committee, a select committee. What are her numbers today? Her numbers are dropping.
Now, Democrats pounced on that comment, with the senior Democrat on the Benghazi Committee, Elijah Cummings, saying that McCarthy has finally admitted the committee was never truly about getting to the facts, and adding, quote, "It is shameful that Republicans have used this tragedy and the deaths of our fellow Americans for political gain." As Clinton pointed out, even before this latest Benghazi committee formed, 8 standing congressional committees had already investigated the attacks, as had the Independent Accountability Review Board. None found serious evidence of wrongdoing. This latest committee, chaired by Trent Gowdy, has spent $4.5 million taxpayer dollars and has now been operating for 510 days. And on Monday, it officially became the longest special congressional investigation in history, surpassing the Watergate Committee, one of many investigations that have had to deal with a far more sprawling and complicated set of facts. The Benghazi Committee has now gone longer than the investigation into Hurricane Katrina, longer than the investigation of the bombing of Pearl Harbor, longer than the Warren Commission on the assassination of President Kennedy, longer than the Iran-Contra investigation, and now, as I just said, longer than the Watergate investigation.